realize that even though you start to earn more money, okay, but you actually still feel broke after paycheck to paycheck? Okay, so today I'm going to talk about what lifestyle inflation is. Okay, so most surveys reveal that Singaporeans have very little savings, and an estimated 44% of Singaporean workers have no retirement savings, including 31% over the age of 55. So many Singaporeans are also spending more and more on dining and entertainment. Okay, so whenever salaries increase, our spending also tends to increase. Okay, so the result is that no matter how hard you work or how much progress you make in your career, you are no closer to better financial health and stability, even though, okay, you have nicer clothes or a fancier car. So as your paycheck rises, you seriously start to consider, purchasing big ticket items, and obviously this is all going to eat into your savings. So the problem is that people often go overboard when they feel wealthy enough to relax about the money. So here are 3 simple ways in which we can actually combat lifestyle inflation. Okay, so the first one, right, is actually make a budget and stick with it. Okay, so once you know where your paycheck goes each month, make a spending plan that actually helps you to reduce your current expenses. So this plan can also help you to save for the essentials. Okay, like for example, upcoming large purchases like my house, wedding, and retirement. So figuring out the money ratios can be a challenge at first. Okay, so as you follow your new plan, okay, make adjustments as necessary, okay, to find your spending to saving mix. Okay, the second tip that I have for you is that we need to figure, okay, your important expenses. Okay, so avoiding lifestyle inflation, right, does not mean that we actually have to treat ourselves poorly. Okay, so one reward of hard work is earning a disposable income after paying off your essential bills like taxes, health insurance, food, clothing, and shelter. Okay, so for example, disposable income is how I can pay for my vacation and those other non-essential purchases. Okay, so you actually have the flexibility, right, to spend the remaining money as I wish. So deciding which expenses are the most important to you can be a good starting point. So for example, these are some of the budget categories you might wish to prioritize. So the first one is travel, as Singaporeans all love traveling, and entertainment, dining, education, investing, saving for retirement, and also paying off debt. Okay, so after deciding which categories are the most important to you, calculate your maximum spending amount. Look at how much you can actually reduce expenses in the non-essential categories. So an example could be treating yourself, okay, to each nice vacation every year. Okay, so to afford the tickets, you actually need to reduce your daily spending. So maybe you can cancel your gym membership or actually have one less Starbucks coffee every week. Okay, so the last tip that I actually have for you, right, is to actually automate your savings. Okay, so it can be easy to neglect your long-term money goals, but if you don't intentionally save small amounts of money now, you may actually never reach your goals. So remember that compound interest, right, can be your best friend. So diligently saving little amounts of cash from each paycheck can quickly turn into a vast fortune. So an easy solution for you is scheduling recurring transactions into a fund. Okay, so you don't have to remember to make the transfer, and when you are actually less likely to skip a transfer during months when you actually have above average spending. Okay, so share with me some other tips that you actually have to combat lifestyle inflation. Okay, so cheers to more, happier, and easier.